Mic check, mic check, mic check. Such a long lag. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Yes, we're good to go. All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Divas Lounge. Y'all make sure y'all comment because y'all know it pays to be tuned in right here on WMRR. So I'm just getting ready, just doing some mic checks here. So y'all stick around. We will be starting in about 10 minutes, right?
Just for today. Just for today.
Hey guys, welcome to Divas Lounge. Fly Girl Diva in your ear. I got the best co-host in the mother freaking world, the planet. My boo Anaiyah Sunshine.
Oh, that's what's up. She did it for me. All for me.
All for you, cause you special. She's
But
special.
that's my friend to the end. Of course, you know that's the girl, the hostess
That
with the
part.
mostest, a fly girl diva in the airwaves right now.
Y'all gonna feel a little different vibe. You're not gonna hear any music tonight. I'm so used to my music, but I think when I listen back to our last show with Lil Red Bull, shout out to Rashad for coming through. We got a lot of good feedback from that show. Everyone loved the back and forth and the whole interaction that was going on. It was super funny. But yeah, so we are here on
Yeah.
WMRR. If you are in the building, make sure you support, like, comment, subscribe. You guys know we look at you as our co-host.
Right.
What's up? So we want you to be a part of the show.
Make sure you guys comment. Of course, drop your comments because it pays to listen to Divas Lounge. We do have a cash giveaway that we do, and you can get some shmoney.
Money.
Don't mind me. If you have an iPhone, you understand my trouble right now with this iWatch crap. Every time you have a freaking update, it'd be on some other crap, and then your phone and then your watch be tripping, and like I'm Apple. I'm gonna need y'all to get it together because this shit ain't no $29.99. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all.
That they game up. That's what they need to do. But I love AT&T. I have AT&T and with my iPhone. And we're talking about iPhones. I don't know why I say AT&T, but I love my iPhone, and I have yet to get an Apple Watch. I'm not a watch person. That's my thing. I think they're cute, and I have everything Apple, but I have yet to
She
get an Apple
does.
Watch.
She is an Apple girl. She is just without the watch.
And my baby daddy be like, "Girl, you want to watch? You want to?" He be ready to get me a watch, and I'm like, I'm probably not gonna wear it. I barely wore my Fitbit, and I loved my Fitbit.
Oh,
which I need to get another
wow.
one. If I'm gonna get any watch, that's gonna be a Fitbit. But,
Wow.
how has your week been going, boo?
My week. Wait, girl, I talk to you every day.
Well, the people don't talk to you every day, so you gotta remember this is the show. This ain't just us.
I was gonna say, like, hold on.
You gotta let them know how you doing.
I'm sorry, because like it threw me off. Because like I said, if for those who are watching for the first time and those who have been watching for a while, you already know she is actually my friend. So it kind of like throws me off because most of the time I'm on the phone with her. So, or we're doing something, or it's just whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But my week's been dope. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on. I had you ever felt that like, I know because you're to a certain part of your career, right?
Right.
Where people from the past, they want to come back to you, and you helped them in the past, and now they're in a different level, a little level better than it was, and then they got big headed, they did their thing or whatever. Now they coming back to you, they see what you're doing, and I had to like explain some things to some people, and I was like, right, and I had to explain to them. I was like, I'm sorry, but right now I have to put all of those things on hold. Is my brand I'm doing. And there's like a lot of stuff going on, which I cannot disclose yet.
And what makes people? That's why sometimes I can't stand people. Like, what makes you think that you are entitled to anything that comes my way, any opportunities? What makes you think that you have any leverage to that? Like, people be getting it twisted. Right. They get it twisted when they feel like when you're presenting them with an opportunity, that is something that you're supposed to do. Baby girl, baby boy, I'm not going to care more about you, your career, than what you do. And that be right. See, when you mind your business, drink your water, exercise, your skin be clear. You ain't got to worry about the BS. You heard me? Anybody got time?
But it's so crazy because, like, the other day, like, we always, like, you guys, Diva's Lounge been out for 2 years, and, God bless, for that.
Yes, I'm very thankful. I don't really talk about that much because I'm still trying to figure out when I'm going to do this party. I want to do an anniversary party for
Yeah.
Divas Lounge. I wanted to do it for the first year, but I wanted to be something nice. But yes, it's been 2 years. We need to have an anniversary party.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we've been doing our thing. And sis, I didn't tell you because like I go to, I do other things than Divas Lounge and stuff. But
Right.
I come to wake up and I see a tag of one of the shows that I was actually the host of, that I wrote the scripts to, that I did all this tea research. So I just want to let you guys understand that both of us have experience on a TV show setting platform.
Right.
Okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, someone tagged me. So I'm just thinking, oh, that's probably something that, throwback me and you
Okay,
did. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So I'm like, okay. So I look and I'm like, no,
That's not it.
it's not it. It's a throwback of me being the host, interviewing a local musician, very talented guy.
Okay.
And he threw it back as a throwback, like a flashback or whatever. But I'm the one that's interviewing him.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there like, wow. And then the videographer person that was supposed to be doing this whole show, he's all comment. I didn't comment because I felt that the reason why that ended was because God blessed me with the opportunity to work with my friend.
Right.
And have something that's stable.
Correct.
And together.
Yes.
And organized.
And a part of your aura, because a lot of times we be nice and we want to help people. Maybe not do something that we necessarily want to do, but because we have experience in it, we like to keep ourselves going. Like no matter what, and you have to stay relevant. You got to keep your engine moving. So with that being said,
However, we're not doing that anymore, okay?
That part. We're not. We're done. We're getting older and finer and less stressed, more money in our pocket, and we ain't got time.
I don't have time to BS and G. So okay, so that happened. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Today, something else, another one.
Oh Lord.
Guys, for those who don't know, because I don't speak about this though on the show. I've been a professional.
Drop them teas, honey.
I've been a professional makeup artist and stylist for over 10 years. I've styled for fashion weeks. I've done makeup for fashion weeks. I've done makeup for magazines. I've done makeup, for movies, for all these different things, just products, whatever. I've done a lot. And so a lot of magazines would, come down from another state. They have their own models. And then I would have to beat like about 7 to 10 faces or a runway show or whatever. So here we go again. It's hard because especially when you're a content creator and you're trying to create content, it's essential that you have stability in your content, right?
Right.
So especially with makeup artistry, minute. Now, if it's like my best friends are different. Now, a best friend, she's in a crisis, then yeah, I'm gonna put on my Superman cape. Okay, Anaiyah to the rescue. I'm going to Teresa's house. I'm gonna be Superwoman. That's a totally different scenario because when I need someone, she's always there with her cape, flying to the rescue.
Because that's what friends do.
Okay, so Lena said that we can't. Okay, she hears us. Okay, so what I'm saying is, it's like, it's very annoying when you're dealing with individuals that don't understand that you get to a level of your brand to where it's like, I'm not sweet dissing you. I'm not doing that. It's just that you got to understand, once you build a brand for yourself and you're starting to have a name out there, like a name aside from the local people, aside from your local zip code,
Right.
and you're getting calls from celebrities and this and this and that on a different level, you can't risk yourself for someone that's shaky. You get me? Shaky people, we can't do that, because that's your that's your name on the line. And I hate it, because now it's like you're looking at it like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't see you promoting anything that I do.
And that'd be the funny part about it. See, that's how people get real funny and weird.
Right.
And then you be like, you know what I'm saying? But people they try it because people feel entitled for some reason.
Yeah.
So, when you got to be the mean girl, it's an issue.
But is it really being mean, though?
Just saying, like, when you got to be stern with people, that's why I'm always stern with a mother up front. Let your ass know I ain't the one to motherfucking play with. You don't even get one chance to try me. It ain't no 3 strikes job. Okay? Then that discernment, thank you, Lord, for the wisdom and the discernment. Hallelujah. I'm a
hallelujah.
So those vibes get to coming, and I feel it in my spirit.
I just tell people,
you don't want it.
I just tell people when they start, I don't think that's a good idea. That's all. And she'll look at me, and she'll start smiling, because I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea.
Punch in your
face. That's it. So you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So it's like, for me, it's like, when you're branding and you're doing your brand, what I'm trying to say to the audience is, if you're doing something and this is your goal for 2020, 2021, 2020 to 2022, and you're got into the groove of your plan and you're really being focused in your plan, it's okay to say no.
It definitely is, because one thing I know is that the man upstairs, hey, my God, when I think of the goodness of the Lord, first of all, ain't no man on this earth have a hell or a heaven to put me in, let alone to stop anything that God has for me. So when you got that mindset of, you ain't got to kiss a mother ass, suck a DICK for nobody to get anywhere.
Lay down.
Because people love to suck.
People love to be just
to get an opportunity. You got me messed up. I don't like that. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like.
I just don't trust nobody.
No.
I don't trust people like that. I'm sorry. I don't trust people.
I'm not doing all that, because I feel like my talents is going to speak for itself.
Right.
And this is the reason why I have an amazing reputation in these streets. And HOE is something that would never be called. Now, one thing for sure, a man with a pain, he gonna try it. But ladies, you got to know that there's a level of respect that you have to have.
Yeah.
And that's with wisdom and maturity to know who you are. See, women get it twisted out here because they don't know who they are.
True,
They're out here trying to find themselves, trying to be something that a nigga done told them in their ear that they should be in this industry. You got to come into this thing knowing who you are and never forgetting the goal as to why you started. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I'm 12 plus in the game.
Right. We're doing our thing for a while. Yeah.
I worked hard, didn't need a penis to suck or an ass to kiss to get me there.
Right. It's true. I mean, the same thing with the modeling world. It's very true. You know what I'm saying? As a model, or artist or whatever, you got to be careful. You got to tread lightly, because
real lightly, boo.
I've seen girls that had amazing potential be gone in 3 months, 6 months, a year. And I'm like, damn, whatever happened to so-and-so?
Well, I feel like on that factor, when you see somebody get into something in 6 months, they're gone. That wasn't your calling, boo. See, a lot of times, we're trendsetters. We're not trying to toot our own home, but is that what that was, an oink or was that?
I don't know what you was doing. I was thinking about sounding like a horn, like a car,
like a beep beep,
beep beep.
But. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
What she's trying to say is that, you start your own wave and you become who you are. You don't have to do the most
You don't have to get
right, what you
'cause
need.
We make things look easy.
Yeah, but it's
and
hard.
a lot of times people
That's just hard.
see something, they get inspired,
right,
and then they feel like, oh, I can do that. But you just got to be careful. You got to make sure that what you're doing is something that you really, really want to do.
Right, especially
time is of the essence.
Right, because like a lot of girls be like, yo, you do fashion, you be in fashion magazines, and then you also be in the urban magazines. But the difference is when I do the urban magazines, there's certain poses I will not do. I will not do it.
Yeah, she's very conservative.
Yeah, I will not do it.
So you won't
see. You'll see some stuff, but you won't see.
It's very tasteful, not tasteless. Very classy.
Right.
And tasteful.
Right. But guess what? I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. Remember, in the urban world.
Go to Anaiyah, Sunshine and see a little ass. And it's probably every 10 weeks you might get a little ass shot. So a lot of them guys lucky.
Yeah, like
with the swimsuits. Shout out to Nikita. Them swimsuits
bad. A lot of people, but
she did one behind the scene ass shot. So you might want to go check it out. That's that.
So she's talking about the time when I was
you did the shoot like 2 weeks ago, right?
But that wasn't Nikita. That was Lucita Swimwear.
Oh,
that Nikita.
But both of them are dope.
Yeah, Nikita was where I was trending in Trinidad. I went viral. But what I was saying is for like when I got into the urban side, a lot of the urban magazines didn't want to shoot me because they were scared. They were scared because they saw me on the runway, and they were scared that I was in the fashion scene, that I would not be interested to cross over.
Yeah, because you're not gonna do nothing like in no black men type.
No, but the guys from it need that type of girl because they're tired of the certain, like they want to show different body types to be comfortable in the urban world, because urban is all different body types. It's not just one.
Right.
So what I did, I researched all the top magazines that I wanted to be in and followed all the photographers and followed and I did that on my own.
You got to research. That's what
I researched on my own.
You have to.
And when I paid attention to the magazines, as I said, okay, this magazine likes my body type. This magazine deals with my skin tone. You have to do that. I want you guys to understand when you're doing these things and unfortunately, but you have to do that because you don't.
About the industry is that there are several niches. It's like in this music industry, modeling, music, marketing. It's so many avenues that you can take different routes to actually get to your goal.
Yes,
it doesn't really happen like that in a lot of professions.
Right, it's true. It can. You can. You can get into real estate.
If I got a model now until I can get that music to where it is, that's what I'm going to do. If I'm going to market it, you got to know how to cross.
You got to know how to cross over.
Be multi-talented, you know what I'm saying?
And don't listen to people when they tell you you can only do.
Did I say it right?
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
You don't listen to people when they don't listen to the naysayers, okay? If you have the opportunity and somebody says, I'm a director to a film, and they like the way you look, show up to the casting. Just show up to the damn casting. It might be a non-speaking role that might land you something bigger later.
It's called remaining humble.
Yeah,
because if you definitely ain't got a network, you still got a lot of more work to do.
Right.
So a lot of times people reach a certain plateau and they feel like, oh, I made it because I was in a Rick Ross video.
Right.
Girl,
but you gotta continue. You gotta continue.
Keep it going. You gotta build that resume. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of people in the building. What up?
What's popping, y'all?
Chilling and hanging out with us because y'all know we crazy.
Make sure you guys drop your comments if you guys are in the show so we can acknowledge you and put you in the drawing so you can win some money.
We got Coach Lana in the building.
Hey, Lele, how you doing, baby?
They love us out in New Jersey. What up, my New Jersey, New York people? What up?
What up, shorty? I hope you're good.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
What's up? So... What's popping? I know you got a lot of tea, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, there's a lot of teas in these streets on these Throwback Thursdays, and I'm going to start off with something good.
3 sugars? Can I have 3 sugars?
Well, it's not the sugars yet, but this contains sugar.
Okay, let's go.
Now, so I am so excited because we've all wanted to just have a bowl of Lucky Charms with just the marshmallows. Am I lying?
That's true.
Or not? I don't know about y'all, but I used to just pick out the marshmallows to make me a bowl of just marshmallow cereal.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I did that too.
I am so glad that in 2020 General Mills has listened to my soul and my request, and they are coming out.
She probably wrote them a million
You know what I'm
times.
saying? Limited time, all marshmallows. Okay, it's gonna be a 6-ounce package filled with Lucky Charms marshmallows.
So hold on.
$3.99, you can't beat that. So I'm getting like 20 packs.
So hold on. Wait. So is that supposed to be the cereal or just for you to eat the marshmallow?
Well, it's all up to your pleasure. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, again, they like to eat it as cereal, so they'll drop some milk in it. And then a lot of people just like to eat it like a little snack. You know what I'm saying? But I like
just want marshmallows.
And they got to have ice. Don't play with me. I'm not.
Right.
And the thing is, I haven't had cereal in over a year. I haven't had cereal in
Right.
over a year. And I don't drink milk often. But this right here, I got my CBD detox tea.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's all good.
Here we
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
Product placement.
But I'm so excited. Yeah. So this is going to be coming out. It's going to be available in stores starting in September. But
Okay.
it's not yet clear the specific date or how long the marshmallows will be on the shelf.
Nice.
So I gotta get it when I can. Mhm.
That's what's popping.
Yeah. So let's see. Since we're talking about food, McDonald's. I don't care what y'all say about McDonald's. I love McDonald's. I know it's nasty. I know this and that. It's in the factory. Oh my God. And so it's just not good for you.
What?
But I don't give a damn.
We like the fish sandwich.
That's my favorite.
That's what I said. Both of us, we like the fish sandwich.
Fish fillet sandwich. That's all I get.
Right. Both of us like the fish sandwich. So I don't. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I am so glad because I always felt like McDonald's, their nuggets are nasty. I feel like in the past, when it was the real chicken.
Yeah, when
like
they had the
coating was way better than what it is now.
Now,
the coating is like some almond flour meal.
I don't know what type of creation. Yeah,
right, correct. So they always trying to rival out here in these rivalry restaurant streets. So they coming for Wendy's ass.
Yeah, because Wendy's bad.
September 16th, they are coming out with the spicy chicken nuggets at
Okay.
McDonald's. Okay, they're going to be available throughout all locations throughout the United States.
Okay.
And as they say, it is made with the same white meat chicken that folks love.
Okay.
It's going to be breaded in tempura coated, which tempura is really good. If you the sushi tempura shrimp.
Exactly. With
a bit of cayenne and chili pepper.
Okay, cayenne and chili peppers.
A little hint. So the company is also releasing a new sauce for the first time in 3 years.
Okay.
It's going to be called the Mighty Hot Sauce. And it's coming with the heat, baby.
Okay.
That's what they say. So it contains a little razzle dazzle of spicy chilies and crushed red pepper flakes. And
nice.
It's also their spiciest flavor ever. And I just know a lot of people that really love the spice. I've never been like a spice girl. Once it hits your ass and your ass be on fire like that, nobody got time to be on the toilet. You already sweating when you be in there like you just had a whole workout. Don't lie now. You felt that pressure in your ass before. Everybody did. When you eat them flaming hot Cheetos, don't try to act like your ass don't be on fire.
Okay. So we're still on the topic of food. So
they also is introducing a new McFlurry.
Hold on. Pause. Wait. Stop. Pause again. What kind of McFlurry are we talking about?
They have not said specifically what type of new McFlurry. That's the only thing that has not been explained for some reason, but they are coming out with the new McFlurry, a new hot sauce, and the spicy nuggets. So,
I guess. Well, we're still on top of the food. So, food. Let's talk about KFC. KFC suspends its finger-licking good slogan due to COVID-19.
It is nasty to be thinking about people licking on their fingers.
Company says it doesn't feel quite right. So I guess the finger licking, slogan isn't so appealing right now since we all have to wear masks and also make sure that we have hand sanitizer.
Correct.
So on Monday, KFC, which is owned by Yum Brands, announced that it is pressing pause on its finger licking good tagline since it doesn't feel quite right at this point in time. We find ourselves in a unique situation, having an iconic slogan that doesn't quite fit in the current environment, said Catherine Tan Gillespie, Global Chief of Marketing over at KFC. While we're pausing the slogan, it's finger licking good, so many people around the world isn't changing one bit.
Right.
So, of course, the CDC is going to tell you avoid touching your eyes, your nose, your mouth to spread the germs.
Yeah.
Which would certainly make it very unappealing for the finger licking slogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to hear nobody licking on their fingers and shit. It's just too much right now. 2020 is definitely been the year of the years because it's just too much going on.
Right.
But that's what we have on the food world. Now, I just want to take it back, you guys, because, I was just having some little flashback moment. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I came across this article about like things that we forget about that like we did in elementary school.
Ew, go ahead.
All right. So
hopscotch.
Let's see if you remember this. Now that was not on the list. But y'all remember this? Who remembers?
I do, with the guy that was painting the birds like that, and it used to be in white.
But we all used to paint the birds like that. You don't remember? Like that's how we used to draw our birds and our M's. Every time we used to have to paint little, color drawings. I'm like, oh my God, I remember that. You remember running your hands along the walls like this? I used to do it. In the hallways in elementary school, you ain't do that?
Girl.
Okay.
My mom was crazy.
That ain't got shit to do with shit. All right. Now you can't tell me you don't remember the chicken patty sandwich.
Oh yeah, I used to load it with barbecue sauce.
Oh my God, it used to be so good. I used to like it plain, just like that.
I would get that loaded with barbecue sauce, and I'll ask the salad people, "Can I have like extra tomatoes or something?"
Really? I ain't like no vegetables on my shit. Just like that with some ketchup was my thing.
I did, and then I was weird because like I like the tater tots, so I would put the tater tots with the chicken.
Oh, now that you can't beat that. You can't go wrong with the tater tots now.
Yeah.
For real. All right. Now you gotta admit you used to always put the sun in the corner of the paper in the
Yeah.
I don't know who taught us that growing up or why it was, like that, because I'm thinking the sun's supposed to be in the center in the sky. But that's how we always used to draw the sun in elementary school.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Now, this used to be my favorite. Remember the lead pens? It used to act like the lead going through your arm or whatever, because when you put it down on your arm, it goes back into the pen. Yeah, so I was like, oh my God, I used to give myself a lead shot all the time.
I used to take, those sweeties? Remember how it used to be in a roll? The little sweetie candies that be in a roll and just look like little pills?
It used to be so many like...
And I used to take them. I said, it's time for me to take my vitamins. And I would take the sweeties out.
Oh my God. The sweetie candies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't had those in years.
So I was like, there was like,
that is funny
because my dad was always into fitness, and my dad would have a lot of vitamins, and he would take a lot of vitamins.
So you was trying to emulate dad.
Yeah, I was like, so I'm trying to take my vitamins.
Like now you were like, I ain't trying to take shit. Yeah, glad it was candy.
Yeah.
Maybe we used to stab the hell out of our eraser. Definitely when we get bored in class.
So mad. My mom would get so mad at me.
I used to do it so much. I used to rip.
Yeah.
So I used to have like 4 pieces of my erasers.
That's why my mom would get so mad at me because she said, I just buy this, Arias. How you know?
Yeah.
Oh, what? And I'm like,
and that's when they were cheap. They were like what, 15 cents?
Yeah.
Eraser, like
the
real big one.
Yeah, the big
And they used to have 2
pink
sides.
Ones, 2 sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom used to get so mad at me.
Now this used to be my shit right here. If y'all don't remember.
Oh yeah.
Taking the shoebox and making the art.
Yeah.
That used to be my favorite thing to do.
Definitely, yeah. I used to love doing that.
It used to be so dope. We used to come up with like, and it didn't have nothing to do with like a science project.
No, it's just something for you to do.
Yeah, and then we just started doing like different things for like Christmas. We used
Yeah.
to have it around the house. Like, I'm telling you, we had it good growing up.
Yeah.
In our days,
yeah.
our time. You know, we don't have to experience. We didn't experience a lot of things that these churn
nowadays.
This is what we were worrying about.
Ooh,
like I used to love photography class. That was my shit. Shout out to the K Killian. That's when I started taking photography. And I want to build one in my house some kind of way.
A red room?
A dark room.
Yeah.
I used to love to go in the dark room and put up my, portraits and watch them come to life. Like, I'm so into photography like that.
That's what's up.
It all started in elementary school.
Oh my God.
Don't even have stuff like this
I was like in art class, so I used to like draw all the time. Like,
okay.
Like for me, I was the type of student, if the teacher was boring, but I wanted to remember what the teacher spoke about,
right?
I would illustrate what the person.
She's a little smart nerd.
I would illustrate the shit, and then like people would be like, the teacher thinking like I'm drawing, but I have really good notes, and it's like, oh my God, this is what you did.
Right.
Like, I have to remember what the hell you said.
A little mini Picasso and stuff.
like.
Oh
yeah.
The kids nowadays will never have to experience this. When your teacher, this is how we actually learned in the classroom.
Yeah.
I used to hate it because you could barely see the shit. Definitely, the only time I used to love it is when it was time to show the grades. Like, you can't really see if it's an A or a B. Be like, yes, it might be a D, but I don't want you to see it.
No, what made me mad was, for me, those projectors. We had this one teacher, and he reminded us of the Undertaker from WWF.
Okay, I'm done.
But so he already scared you. The only difference is that his hair was blonde, and his voice wasn't like scary like the Undertaker. His voice was like the guy from the Dry Eyes commercial. So now you have the dark ass room, the Undertaker, and he's trying to make you fall asleep. And that's what would happen.
I can't.
And it was history class.
I'm done.
Like, I couldn't deal with it.
Done.
I couldn't deal with it.
And last but not least, remember,
oh my God, yeah.
I used to love this ruler. It was nothing that you couldn't do with this ruler.
That was like the most coolest ruler ever.
It was a golden ruler in elementary middle school.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cute. I'm like, oh my God, this brought back so many memories. What up, guys? Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us on this Throwback Thursday. Make sure that you please support and like, comment, and share. We got Coach Lana coming up shortly. So you definitely want to keep it locked right here, man. Oh, we're sending prayers, man, to all our Houston people, our Texas people.
Definitely.
My people out in Arkansas, that category 4, that Karen. And why her name had to be Karen?
I don't even.
Why the name had to be Karen? Karen been being destructive all 2020.
Karen need to retire.
Karen should have came and swept up all the Karens because we sick of the Karens.
Karen should have retired.
Our prayers are with everyone that was in the eye of that hurricane. It really grew out in the Gulf.
And right now it's like, it's really bad because, financially, there's a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying?
They can't get,
people already got a lot going on.
Right. They can't get the essentials like before. You know what I'm saying? The essentials. Okay, let me go get me some bottled water. Can't get that. I don't have the money to get bottled water.
Let alone food. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that want food stamps, they don't qualify for the food stamps.
Right. Yeah. They're waiting on their food stamps.
Exactly. But I know that I heard for the month of August that they're going to be doing another round of enhancements on the food stamp.
Okay.
So I don't know if you get a month more or whatnot. I wish I was able to get some food stamps.
Child.
But yeah, they're definitely about to get another round of enhancements, which is great. Definitely, if you have kids, it's tough out here. People don't have
It's
jobs.
so hard.
They're losing things. So, but it's still always a blessing in the curse.
Right,
So
right,
thank
right.
God for God being God. Shout out to Shamil. Hey, we miss you too, bud.
Hey,
We
Shamil.
appreciate you tuning in. That's right. He already given us the courage and words. What he said, we shall overcome all this tragedy that God has placed here for us to overcome. Amen.
Amen, Shamil.
Amen. Don't God says he would never put more on you than you can bear.
Amen.
So we definitely have the ability to bear
Yes.
what we are actually going through. And that's why it's important
Of
to have
course.
God in your life and to remain positive and hopeful. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm around here skin clear, waist going in. What's up? I ain't around here stressing about shit. I don't stress about dick. I ain't stressing about
Wow.
Billy. We gonna die here owing something or somebody. So starting with them student loans. I'm sick of the fraud. I hope they clear that shit. Clear them student loans. Okay. Y'all taught us how to get in debt and then get a piece of paper that we can't use. And you know, people out here done went to school, got $500,000.
Damn, so sad.
And can't even get paid $40,000 a year.
Yes.
America.
Yes.
The
Yes.
third world countries, they ain't third world. I think we is. I think we the third world country because they over there.
Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the perception.
Definitely the perception.
The perception. And I always use this because, and I want for those that are new to hear me speak about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you what I mean by perception. And I'm going to go back in time because you know me, I'm a nerd. It is what it is.
We got to get away.
I'm a pretty nerd. It is what it is. When you go back to the late, I would say the late 30s, early 40s, like let's say early 40s, 1942, 1943.
Oh God. I'm about to fall asleep.
No, you're not. You're not. No, it's not that. It's just this one little aspect of the game. The perception of media and how it's being viewed by different parts of the world was controlled. It was controlled by what? By the newspapers, by flyers,
by the media.
By the media, right?
Yeah.
So the government tried to control what was put out to the general public.
Oh, they still are though.
And they still do, right? And they still do it now.
Yeah, definitely.
So what I'm saying is, if they did it then, all it is just this is just an advanced version of what they did then to now, and even before then. Okay,
exactly.
So that's why it's essential for you to take the time to research yourself to find the accuracies, not the inaccuracies, the accuracies of when you find something says, oh, this is fact. How do you know that it is fact? Were you there? Do you have any resources?
Like specifically to what?
Like
something specific, or you're just saying in general?
I'm saying like specific. You know, like some people they'll walk around and they'll say, I'm not doing this because I saw on,
and you know that black person's favorite thing to do. Oh, auntie and them, cousin and them, all of you know why we always say people,
right?
You know, people out there,
right?
I'm gonna need us
research. I like how my friend Mo Coleman he told me. He says research is essential. Research is very essential. It's essential. It is very, 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 very essential. It's just like, you know, when it comes to buying a home, when it comes to buying purchasing a car, when it's trying, you know, anything that you do, even for you to go out there and get a degree into a field, you take the time to do the research. Don't listen to the naysayers telling you, oh, don't do that because my friend, my cousin, listen. The first thing I go out straight up to him, I say, listen, I don't want to hear about your cousin. I don't want to hear about your friend. Is something that you went through? Did you go through this journey? Is it a personal experience that you endured? And oh no, okay, so you can't tell me nothing.
And that's why you can't tell everybody your mother freaking business.
Right.
You can't be sharing your dreams and your hopes and your blessings with somebody who ate for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just be careful.
Summertime people that are there some of the time.
That's right, Marlon. Shout out to Marlon. Marlon they say, or I read somewhere.
Right. Well, go read somewhere. Well, go read somewhere else too.
Child. No, cause you know your cousin on your daddy's side.
I don't care about them.
And Sherry, her cousin.
Sherry cousin, whatever.
Them, they had said,
girl, it could be
that
Moses.
That ain't good because
it could be Moses that part of the Red Sea. I really don't care about that.
I'm sick of the fraud.
Because if it doesn't relate to me, you know what I'm saying? God gives you the gift. He put it into your heart, into your mind. There are some people that at first they didn't say, "Oh, I want it to be this or that or whatever," but yeah, God said, "Hey, here's an idea. I think this would go for you."
Which that's actually what happened to me,
right?
In my life, because I wanted to be a doctor all my life.
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Wanted to be a radio. I never thought I would be doing radio.
Right? No, I thought I was going to do law. Period.
I wanted to be a sexy ass doctor.
Right.
And because I have a heart and a passion for saving people, but God aligned that, and I like you said, you get that epiphany. Like,
right. I wasn't, like I said, I was in a law program in school and everything. Trust me, at my head, I was like, I am going to law school. That's what, you know what I'm saying? And I even went to law school for a little bit, and I was like, nah, it's not this.
That ain't for you.
It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. I know law very well, but
because my stomach is strong, but I realize the older I get, certain things just make me want to barf. And I'm like, how could I have been a doctor if I can't take this? Because I'm so scared to have a baby. Having a baby just really take me to the point of passing out.
Mine was I couldn't stand
I
couldn't stand the bullshit of the legal system, that the game that you have to play.
Oh, the liar that you have to become.
And the liar that you have to become. And once
once
I started to see that,
you was like, Lord, I ain't trying.
I can't do it.
I can't sleep at night.
Like I'm sorry. I'll probably be one of those lawyers that be kicked out the courtroom that day. Because
bitch, the truth come out, we start getting emotional. But God said,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this shit. This is bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
God and ration.
That's that. But yeah, like I said, for naysayers, don't listen to the naysayers. Go with your heart. Go with your gut. I think the best thing you guys can do for 2020 when it comes to your goals and aspirations is to feed the soul. If you don't know how to feed your soul, try to program it. Program it in a way. Listen to motivational things. And then I would do it. When I first started doing it to, motivate myself, I would listen to motivational speakers 3 times a day. When I wake up.
You have to make a lifestyle.
Right.
It's about discipline. Self-discipline is like the toughest thing that you can probably ever do. Working on yourself and being in tune and in one with yourself is very difficult. But when we create patterns, when we create a routine for ourselves, it becomes easy. So that's what I've been learning the last 7 months. I've really took self-care to a whole nother level.
Right.
And I mean mind, body, and spirit.
Right.
And I think that this was the season that God gave us grace for
I think so. I really think so.
And it's either you got it or you missed it.
I really think so. I really, really think despite certain
girl, certain what's in your throat, girl?
Oh no.
Girl,
no.
It's good. You need some water, girl.
When I do the fasting thing.
No.
She lying. But anyways, what I feel like, right now, despite of all the unfortunate circumstances that of course we are subjected to see because we don't have much going on as much as before. Okay. You know what I'm trying to say, the unforeseen circumstances. You know what I mean? Black lives do matter. Period,
Pooh. And we still waiting for Breonna Taylor.
And we want
to be arrested.
Right. We still want justice.
Woman matter. And you need to protect. I'm sorry, girl.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. We need it because you never know, somebody might stash the video.
Protect the black woman.
Protect Breonna Taylor. We want our justice now. But I mean, aside from that, okay, I really think it's the time.
Shout out to Meg.
That God did that specifically for us to know and to find ourselves. I think there was a lot of people in this world that did not know who they were. I feel there was a lot of people in this world that were not taking care of themselves. I think it was a lot of people in this world that was neglecting financial literacy. I think there was a lot of people in this world that was neglecting literacy in their own homes, not even discovering or finding out that their children could not read. Not even, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a lot of things.
Right, and they still don't care. They still trying to drag.
Right. But the ones that, but I applaud the ones that are actually recognizing it and trying to correct the issues that they neglected for so long. So I really think, honestly, that there is always a reason for the madness. But the only thing I can tell you to, to ease the soul and the pain right now is that you have to tell yourself that you want to, pursue and grow harder, despite the rain, despite the storm, despite the sunshine day, despite the rainbow. You have to put in your brain, I can't stop, I won't stop attitude.
I can't stand the rain.
Okay, live your life like a victor, not like a victim.
And to close on that, when you think about how blessed you are,
yeah,
when you really take the time to see that you have more than enough, that God has really kept you through this pandemic,
yeah,
you gotta focus on, you gotta wake up every day with gratitude, guys. If you don't wake up with gratitude in your heart, if you're not out here trying to help other people in the midst and got a hand like this, baby, God don't bless. None of that. So he's not going to give you more than what you don't appreciate what he has given you now, because we like to focus on the things that don't matter, the things that we want, but we feel like,
right.
So just be thankful. Be thankful that you woke up this morning. You have life. You have all your senses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can see, you can talk, you got your limbs.
Right.
Let's just be thankful. And Coach Lana, she always makes sure she keeps us on point with that.
Yes.
So we bring her own.
What's up?
Coach Lana in the building, our Black Queen, straight out of New Jersey.
I like your head wrap. You're looking gorgeous.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. How are you?
Yes, straight Mama Oshun vibes now. I like your head wrap, Mama Oshun. Yes. Ew. All right, Black girls do rock. So if
What's up, ladies?
Make that sound, that is a greeting in Yoruba of respect. So of course I am saying that to her because she is a queen. Okay, so shout out to you, Queen. How are you?
Shout out to you, boo.
Bid you adieu. I bid you adieu. How you guys doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Great. You guys were sounding great today. Good. You guys were sounding so good today. I just have a couple of topics to piggyback off of you guys. You were really, you guys have some real topics and some things that make you think for a moment, and you're giving your audience a good run. So I'm glad to see some sisters doing that. So this is truly a queen sister. So this week, I'm going to be talking about, in the healthy mind, body, and soul section. I heard you guys talking a little bit about fast food and how it's affecting folks. And you guys were dropping some things, even playing a little game. In the voice matters section, I've broken it down into sections now because I want to stay in order because I have some important things. So I'm learning from you guys. The voice matters section, I want to talk about the census in the community and to keep it going and making sure we all get involved in the census and myth, because I heard you guys saying what your cousin or what somebody might have said. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of information on how to be organized and do your part, your civic duty in terms of the census. With the kids going back in the parents' corner, I wanted to talk about remote school learning and how not to freak out on your kids and get back to that routine. Because I heard you guys say what your cousin or what somebody might have said. And then I hear a little playback. Hold on one second. And then I'm going to be talking about knowing your community resources and knowing who provides what in your community, so you can reach out for yourself, and so you can build your own community and know what's out there, and attend community meetings, which are so important to know what's going on in this.
Yes, absolutely.
And lastly, I will be talking about, if you guys will allow me to talk about, how to grow within and your purpose, how to keep true to your purpose. I heard you guys talk about what you wanted to be where you're growing up and sticking to that and your compass with it, and how Lady Diva wanted to be a doctor, but she just could not stand that blood or thinking about
I just fell on the mic, face first. I don't know.
Yeah. Bloom.
A lot of people are discouraged too. Medical school is really hard on your shoulders. It's a hard responsibility. Being in school is worse than being at a corporate job, because you have somebody's life. You've invested your money. So a lot of jobs like that, and positions such as a doctor, has a lot of stress.
Yes.
So, so you really have to know if you can be receptive to blood and taking organs out of people. And,
come on.
Give
don't think so.
And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an ER nurse. I wanted to get as many people as I could get in the night. Yeah.
It makes sense. You love the drama and the fast-pacedness of it, like the show ER.
God bless you.
That's what I want that benefit for me, just in case you need me to save a limb or two for you.
You can still save a life in a different way. Your purpose is a little different.
Right.
Saving lives daily already.
She saved my life every day. I'm just looking at her like, child, I don't need you to cut me open. You just, come on, man. Okay, next. Cut the blood.
She breathes life into you. She breathes a little life into you, right, child? She puts it back together. She stitches and mends it with her words so strategically, like a wordsmith, right? Pumps power into the next sister, right?
That's why I'm trying to follow you, because I always wanted that life coach certification too. So
that motivational speaking. Yeah,
you have the voice. You have the voice, so that's how it starts. It starts with the voice, the passion, and being able to know your purpose, so you can align it all. Sometimes I still do feel like a physician, because I'm mending people's path and I'm helping them brick by brick fill in voids and understand their purpose a little more. And sometimes make them say, damn, I really could do that, achieve. So that's what my purpose is.
We all need that oops in our life, right? And that's what you be bringing out. You be bringing that oops, like we be like, damn. That epiphany.
I want people to reflect. I often sit there. If you reflect and you just look back, I heard you guys recanting. Remember, you said those pills, Anaiyah, that your mom or your dad made you take for that you thought were vitamins. Those were called Smarties candies, and a lot of kids did that.
Now you think about it. You're right.
Yeah, man. Like I have like a friend, but he's like,
they tricking us since birth. We've been getting tricked.
Yeah.
So Smarties candy, let me tell you, so funny. They originated here in New Jersey, and for my first event, they sponsored us. So Smarties candy, I always give them out to the kids. And you're absolutely correct. We used to use them as sidewalk chalk to play hopscotch and old school games back in the day, because we didn't have the correct chalk or the rocks that didn't work. Get our behind whoops for wasting candy,
Right.
Things kids did in the hood and still do.
That's funny.
Right?
Yeah.
So you guys know, but really, I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows. I looked up some things for you guys, because I know you guys are in South Florida, Miami-Dade, and a whole bunch of all over down there.
Yeah.
Right? Dirty. So you guys, you're listening to WMMR. I just wanted to let you guys know how important it was to vote. So early voting in y'all state starts October 24th until Halloween.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for my ballot in the mail.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah. So check the mail, because everybody is a little thrown off, because your president is saying how they're messing with the mail, and it's just trying to cause hysteric with people.
Scary.
Right?
Live.
It's always something. So if you're just do it a week or a couple of weeks ahead of time, and just remember, they just want you to forget about it, basically. But just make sure you're paying attention, and make sure you staying on task with stuff like that, because no more than any year, your vote is really going to count, because this is a year of adjustments. We are dealing with COVID, a virus. We're dealing with national medical emergencies, hospitals overrun on local levels, which are affecting the world. You can see the president put this large pandemic. They started off with a team, but they put it on local government officials. So this is the time that you should know how your local government is run and be a part of it, especially as a citizen of your town or your county, you know?
Correct.
Definitely.
Make sure that you guys do that. I cannot stress to people how much more. I know you guys are following, the whole Hushaja of the national parties in the books, but just do your duty and do what you know is right. I ain't gonna go into it no more like that. Back onto better things. Your voice matters, guys. Really, it does. It really does matter. So do your civic duty for your community, and you should probably do the census. There are some census people going around right now in your neighborhood. Be nice to those people in the community. It is very hard right now trying to persuade people in this time of I don't care, or it's not my time, or you're not really looking for me, or I don't have a moment to fill out. So be nice to those folks. They really are dedicated professionals that really want you to be counted and have the money for your county, because that is the thing that keeps county pools open. That is the things that will allow you to have additional resources in your community, especially for Latino brothers and sisters and underserved communities. We need everything that is coming to us. We don't pay attention until we hear about big stimulus checks or things like that. But imagine if we didn't do the census or do other countings in the town, how you would not be counted. You think that they're just going to be in your business. It's very important. As far as the myth, things for the census, information for the census cannot be utilized for over 10 years. So by the time they do the next census, things will have changed and you cannot be penalized. So don't worry about anybody. If you're an illegal immigrant, you need to be counted because you don't have any voice any other time.
Right.
To be honest.
True. Yeah. Definitely.
So here's your time. This is your chance, and do the right thing. If you don't like the way the world is run, you're living in it and you're constantly in it already. So whether you're illegal or not, pay attention. You have a voice. Let them know that all illegal people are not here causing trouble and going to jail back and forth and utilizing our system like that, taking advantage. Let them know that we're working citizens. We're trying to get IDs to work. We are keeping up with families, and we just so happen to come from somewhere else. That's day-to-day life, Right. So, especially down there, in the dirty, we already know,
You already know, we know.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
All right. So, I know that you guys have started school, right? Have you guys started school?
Yes, the school has started down here. Classes for college has started. Yes.
How are they doing in terms of the college students staying in social distancing and not bursting at the seams at having like parties that are dangerous and not staying within distancing?
Well,
are you guys hearing about that?
Not just necessarily down here, but kind of pretty much up north. I'm hearing that there are still outbreaks that are happening.
Yeah.
And the children, school children, college students, everybody's catching this COVID. And then they have to go and they have to do online classes anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's like we're going backwards. We're the only country that's going backwards.
Yeah, we're not progressing. We're actually
we are not paying attention. And I don't think I can stress to the people enough why we should. In the beginning, I know that it's human nature to want to get out after a certain time. You catch cabin fever. You want to get back to the normalcy of your life. Some people just cannot stay, medical reasons, physical reasons, mental health reasons, a variety and plethora of reasons. Right. But when you do this, you have the ability to catch a virus to make you deathly ill and to make the next individual. So it is your duty to wear your mask when you're out in public. And it is your duty to stay consistent. If you feel sick, stay away from other people, no matter what. And I think that people always think of when you see scary horror movies and blood dripping out of people's minds and half blood heads, they would pay attention then. Maybe this is, a little softer, what people expect, but it's really killing people. And people need to know we're trying to go back to school and try to have normalcy within something that we don't have a vaccine for. So they're talking about how to catch it. So I say all that to say the parents that are teaching their kids remotely, try to adjust to your children. Remember how it was with you learning something new when you were a kid and your parents was like on your ass
Right.
and you needed to slack up just a little bit. Know your kids. By this time, parents, we've done this. You did this in March. You had a break. You tried to provide some normalcy. You should have a syllabus or some information from the schools to be able to guide you. This is the time to build a rapport with your kids' teachers, right? Because they're
Which
your age.
that's what my mom and my sister, who are both teachers, who are doing
Yes,
virtual
yes.
classes, they're having a huge problem.
Yeah, they're having a
There
hard
is a
time.
huge disconnect. Not only are the students not learning, the parents are leaving them home with their older siblings,
Right.
which in turn cannot help them at that time with what it is that they need help on. I understand parents are stuck between a hard, a hard rock or whatever.
Working and everything.
Right, but you still have to create priority for your children, period. You have to be able to
And
create that time, and they're not doing that. So they're not learning, they're not paying attention, they're not knowing how to log on, the systems are not working correctly. So the teachers are under stress right now, major stress.
I feel so bad for my teacher friends, but I know that they'll adjust because they're tough people and they got into teaching because they know how to adjust to students that don't want to learn or parents. So
Oh, no,
I will
they
give
mad.
big ups to my teachers.
Big ups to
No, they
them, but
mad. No, they mad, but I know that they will adjust.
they don't
They
want to
mad.
adjust. They don't want to adjust. Like when I tell you, I'm thinking like I'm going to hear them talking like you. They're really not. They're ready to give up and quit. It's really bad
because you
I
got some of the
and they're
kids.
stressing. And my mom is so stressed. I remember she's dealing with pre-K kindergarten. So imagine you trying to have that 5-6-year-old sitting in front of a computer.
It's hard because
Yes,
you got
with-
the older kids taking their laptops and then they can't do their work.
Exactly. And parents need to know this. So I'm glad you guys are stating the facts that it's wearing teachers out already and that school has not even been in session for a month. So parents that are listening out here, develop some type of routine for your kids. Even if you have to go out to work, you make sure that the individual that is supervising your child is making sure that they know how to log on, leave passwords. As a matter of fact, you should, if you're a parent working and somebody else is supervising your kid for school hours, you should have that rapport with the teacher to be able to call at the end of the week to get a week or daily type of a report about your kid. And I think that that would help as a tool because people that supervise your kid need to be as accountable for your kids' education because your kids are the ones that are going to suffer. And this is a different time. And I know people want to give up and parents are like, hell, I got to go to work. But you really do have to make time, even if you have to start your routine on a Sunday when there's not school, or break it down when your kid's going to school Mondays when you are there, or your hours for a playback, because I know that the schools are able to have playback and you can watch it at certain times. And I don't care if you get off, maybe your kid needs to do school at 10:30 at night. And I don't give a damn because maybe they're sleeping or not being, that's the difference. That's the adjustment that people have to make when you're home. I remember my mother, and I'll go back to old school rules. We need to take the times back, even though we're in futuristic times in terms of being in computers and being in front of video chats and things. We need to go back to old school sociological ways. You know what I mean? Socially, we need to learn how to communicate better. So that is one of my tips right there to parents. Build that rapport. As a CPS worker, I always ask people in school, does the parent have a rapport with you? Do they know what their kids are able to manage? Do they know what their IEP is? Are they attending meetings and put in on their kids' goals? Point blank. And it really is discouraging that a lot of these teachers are burnt out already, and you guys need to give them a hand. Although it's their job to teach, these kids are in front of you now, and then your responsibility as your children. I know people happy as hell when school gets back and resumed. You know,
I mean, right
you got to
now,
be ready. This is the real deal.
right now, the parents are actually running to the schoolhouse right now to have them just go ahead and just be at the school, because a lot of parents, that was their fear at first. So that's the problem, that my mom and my sister, once it gets to that point of it only being a certain amount of kids in the class, then the teacher has to go most likely back in the classroom, so but yes, what is the next topic?
Well, I just wanted to make sure we go back to wearing your mask and making sure that I know people are staying healthy. So, being physically healthy helps your mental, taking a walk and being able to distress a little bit, because I know that is a touchy subject and creates anxiety, which you're trying to find what those kids going to do in school.
Absolutely. Facts.
So, for my last thing, I wanted to talk about, I have my order, about purpose, how to get back. And, I want to talk about this. I know you guys are going to love this. What about ladies? You ever guys see these memes on, it's a sister holding it. She's in her garb. She's obviously a Islamic sister, and she's holding this card, and she says, ladies, if a man pays all the bills, what do you need us for? That was the topic of a group of me and another group of sisters in my women's group. And we had various opinions on that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The lady holding the sign up that says, if he pays all the bills, what does he need you for? You never saw this circulating?
And sister girl must have came out of a serious hurt relationship where she had a provider, but yet she was lacking maybe some attention or some love or something like that. But you got to let your man be you. See, the problem is these women want to be becoming a man. Okay, you can't be up your man ass like that, ladies. Okay, have your own freaking identity. Have something going on with you. Contribute to the relationship financially. Okay,
empowering friendship.
Like, what are you doing, ladies? Be you, make your money, bring the bag to the table. But it gets to a point a man gets tired as well when you're just expecting him to work. Like that's the analogy. That's what was taught, and that's why a man, he be tired. But at the end of the day, I just really don't understand that logic, because that's not what men are screaming. That's just not what men are screaming.
Well, Lady Diva, people have to realize what they want. Do you want a traditional relationship, or do you want a relationship that has genderless boundaries? You know what I mean? And like I said, people are mixing. We are in futuristic times in terms of videoing and technology and a lot of things. However, people do not realize that if you are in a traditional relationship, you expect the man to pay all the bills, and but it's all, or if you're in a genderless boundaries type of role where I can take out the trash and he can do the dishes, and whoever cleans the kitchen can clean the kitchen, or whoever gets home first can prepare meals, and do those things which are typically women jobs in nature. You know what I mean? So I think it's all about communication. It has to be about communication between the partners. You know what I mean? I heard Anaiyah say earlier about communication and making sure that when your partner and you guys talk, that you know what your same language is. So you have to speak the same language. And if you find yourself clashing and you haven't taken a moment to say, wait a minute, I don't mean this, or I don't mean that, then you're not going to go anywhere, and you're going to be talking in circles for a long time. And relationships go on like that, and years before you look up, years will have gone by, and you will only have had lateral movement. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even in my own relationship, sometimes we have to look and say, move a little forward and build on if you're going to do this. Now, sometimes I want traditional things, right? Because traditional ways, I want to be proposed to. I don't want to ask a man to propose. Even though some ladies want to propose to a man,
And
Remember
they a
Chrissy
damn
on Love and
fool.
Hip Hop?
They a damn fool.
I was
You're a
gonna,
damn
I was
fool,
gonna say
sis.
a lot of people
Don't know what to tell you.
a lot of especially nowadays because of the perception of media, there are people that also have the two D's in relationships. You know, you said
Mhm.
traditional and you said this, but there's also two D's in relationships that we have to realize that people have: dysfunctional and delusional.
Good
You're
God.
absolutely correct.
Yes.
You're
Dysfunctional
correct.
and delusional. And when you look online,
Yes.
when you look on the TV screen, and you know, and there's an illusion, a mirage of a relationship in front of your face, and you're saying that's what you want, but you don't really know the basis because on the TV screen it doesn't show you what's behind after the cameras are off. So
That's why
now it's
people
like it's delusional,
get
dysfunctional
your
relationship.
heads out the clouds, people.
You
La, la,
cannot
And
la, la,
you
la, la.
cannot
just
watch
be
somebody else's
yourself.
relationship.
Be yourself
Right.
and communicate. It's so easy. We don't want to make shit so hard.
Just if you watch Doug, like we watched Doug when we were little, there was the phrase that Doug always followed.
Well, I wasn't
It
a
was
Doug
KISS, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
girl. Okay, I didn't know about that one. I wasn't watching Doug.
I watched Doug.
So she already knew when I was saying Doug, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Just keep the shit simple.
This is a good
Doug's
topic,
funny
but
shake that head.
yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this because this topic can go on. It's a good topic, but we gotta bring that back. But in closing, what do you have for the people?
Boom.
I want to talk to you guys. I just want to finish up and just let you guys know my book is still trending and selling. So pick up Little Lele's Tall Tales, Amazon 3-time bestseller. That was my passion. That's something that I had to figure out how to do. I always wanted to do it, and I finally reached that milestone. So I am an author. So help support your
Yay!
sister.
That's right.
You know,
Help us flip the girl out.
And it's important because it's bringing, like
Very.
Anaiyah said, literacy needs to be in all communities. And as a Black author, my book is uniquely written for youngsters to feel empowered, those especially who have literacy issues. So that is a lot of us. So we as parents, that's an easy pickup and an easy way to introduce reading to our kids, no matter what age. Little Lele, Tall Tales, Coach Lana, and I just would like to say, I want you guys to make sure we're safe. You keep doing what you guys are doing. We're drinking lots of water and remaining hydrated through these changing of the seasons. Next Tuesday, when you guys are on, we'll be into the next quarter, the fourth quarter. So get ready. Do you guys count your quarters? I'm a coach. I'm already ready for the fourth quarter, baby.
Right.
We're going into the fourth quarter, September, October, November, December. This is game time, baby.
That's it.
It's really on.
It is
Achieve all your
on.
goals.
Yes. Well, we thank you. We appreciate you always coming and dropping these jewels on Divas Lounge. Y'all make sure y'all follow Coach Lana.
Yes.
And it's go to Sharpen Minds, right? Sharpenminds.com.
Yes, ma'am. All day,
Yes.
every day. Sharpenminds.com. We're in the community.
Yes. So you be safe up there in New Jersey. Hopefully the lights won't start flickering and all that BS again. Oh my God. But we love you for the free, baby girl. And we gonna see you on Thursday.
Yup, I love you guys. Thank you. Bye, Miss Anaiyah and your modeling self. I heard about your career.
Later, baby.
Ain't ready.
They ain't ready.
Later, guys.
Later. All right, guys. So we have our special guest.
Yes.
His name is TS. He is straight out of Nigeria.
Okay.
And he is on the line, and we're going to be bringing him on right now. Make sure that you're following us on social media.
What's going on?
And at the Divas Lounge.
Yo, man, she left town. She left town for 2 days.
What up, TS?
Hi, Oba. How are you?
I'm serious, man.
You can hear us?
Yeah, man.
He's smiling.
What's wrong? Can you hear us? You can hear us?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. And how you guys doing?
We're
We're
doing
great.
good. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. You are good peoples with our People's Bash Cartel. Yeah?
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yes. Well, we appreciate all the love we getting out there in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, I'm
Yeah, sure.
Nigerian. I found that out
Wow.
about 8 months ago. I'm 56% Nigerian, but
Wow.
I'm still trying to find my tribe. I'm trying to figure out which tribe. Is there a tribe, different tribes in Nigeria? I'm still trying to learn. That's why I need to come out there. I need to come out there. Y'all need to show me the hospitality. I want to wear the clothes. I want to eat the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Food
anytime you
good.
will be glad to invite you come down.
Yes. So you are an artist. How would
Yeah,
you
sure.
describe your sound? How would you describe your sound?
Basically, I'm into Afro music, and here in Nigeria, and we have different type of Afro music. You understand?
Yeah.
But the Afro music I'm actually into it's Afro pop, and that is what's actually
Oh
trending
my
right now in Nigeria.
God. That's dope. I didn't even know that exists.
Hmm.
See, y'all really got some gold out there. I see that it's you, it's Bash Cartel, and it's another dude, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, like you
Oh,
guys are super talented,
I'm
and
telling you, I
I'm
really,
telling you, y'all gonna be going places. So Afro pop, I feel like that is super dope.
yeah.
Never heard of. Definitely not in the United States. They Afro pop, like. So tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about that. Like, how did that like creation come about for you? Like, what was it that gave you that just like made you want to create, like, put those two sounds together?
Basically, if you look, if here in Nigeria, we have different kind of sound. You understand? Yeah, we have the core Afro, and we have the Afro pop. We have the Afro R&B.
Yeah.
Actually,
Nice.
what came up with the inspiration? It's actually the environment we're into, and
Okay.
we look onto the celebrity, the life of the Kiss Daniel, the whiskey, the Burner Boy,
Right.
and when you look at these people, you notice that they're actually into Afro pop, and this is the actually sound we actually need to be giving people.
Yeah.
So, and the inspiration actually come from the people around us, the producer. Shout out to Tito Sound. Shout out to
Yeah,
some
he's
friends.
dope.
So,
He's good.
yeah, sure.
I think he's gonna be the
So
next. He's gonna be the next. You know how they how Summer Walker boyfriend London on the track. You know,
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
London on the
yeah.
track. So T Sounds, he have his own little saying before the
Right,
songs
right,
drop.
right, right.
Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
yeah, thank you.
definitely. Yeah, I think my opinion, I think he's gonna be bigger than Black Coffee. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Black Coffee
Mm,
was way bigger than Black Coffee. Because the sound is like it's crispy, it's refreshing. You can vibe to it. I'm just saying it as an artist because I sing. So I'm saying
okay.
as an artist. So I'm like, yeah, I like it. It's fun. And you can imagine what you're doing when you hear it. You know, like sometimes you listen to a song and you just can't get into the song.
Right.
Yeah,
But
sure.
your music,
All
Bash
that music,
music,
I just be
all
bumping.
y'all
I be
music, you can close your eyes and you can get into it. It's just like I love to watch Afro films. I do.
yeah. We
I
love
love
our
to
African
I love to watch all the
history and
Nigerian
movies.
films and everything. And so it's like when I listen to
Thank
your
you.
music, I'll be like, okay, this is the introduction of the next movie that's about to come out that the world is gonna see. And here's their music playing right now. And then you just see a beautiful scene in Africa and it's their music. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
see that. I see them crossing over to England. I see them in Japan. You know what I mean? Like I see them in a different
Right.
right,
Like
in a different light. Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
know that Nigerian parents are very tough on their kids. So
yeah,
before
sure.
the so before the music, what was it that your
Yes.
parents was like, you gotta go to school to do this? Because I know you're in school, so that's dope as well. But what was it? How was it like growing up in a Nigerian home? And then when did you make them a believer to like to believe in what you're doing and then bless you to do the whole music thing?
Yeah, initially when I started, I told my daddy that I want to sing, and he told me that no, you ain't gonna sing. You actually,
I think all of us go through it. Don't even feel bad. I went through it too. Hey, all of us went through it. No, 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 it's not a job. Yeah.
yeah, sure. So I was like, no, you ain't gonna sing. I just want you to go to university, go study economics, come out and go get a good job. At first, we had a big problem because I told him that I actually want to sing, and he said no. So I listened to him eventually because I thought that music without education is nothing. So I went
Right,
down to the
right.
school. I went down to the school after my 4 year graduation. I graduated from Department of Economics, and I came back home.
Yes.
I told him that okay, Dad, here is your certificate. I don't want a certificate. I just want to sing. And he said,
Yeah.
is this what I actually want to choose for a career? I told him, yeah, this is what I want. And I said, all right, if that's what I want, is please, as long as I've actually make him happy. I've gone to the school and I wasn't
Right.
Yeah.
expelled. I
Right.
actually gave him what he
Right.
wants.
Amazing. Right.
So from there, it was like, all right, you support the music. And at first, nobody actually believed in my music because
Right.
Yeah.
everybody's telling me that, look, TS, you need to be sounding like Lil Wayne. And I told them that I'm not Lil Wayne.
Oh no.
I'm just,
Exactly. You're
Right.
you too you're TS.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
sure. I told them I'm TS. I don't need to be sounding like Lil Wayne. So
No.
everybody was like, all right. So at a later on, my music is everywhere and people actually believe in what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy with that.
I'm so happy for you. It's
Definitely.
very important to be able to live your own life
Right.
and do what you
Yeah, sure.
love, and
Exactly.
have that
Yeah,
support
sure.
behind you. So I'm glad that you're elevating. Um you like you said, you got your degree in economics. So now it's just all about the music. So I know you started doing music at 13. Do you remember the first song you wrote?
I don't even want to talk about the first song, but the first song was very, it was
We
worse.
never like to talk about that first song. I'm
Yeah,
Who did
sure. I
you
don't even want
did
to
you
talk.
did you perform it in front of your family? Like were they your first audience? Like your mom and dad?
No. The first music I had was when I was in high school, and I had seniors that was graduating from school. So like I actually go to the studio. I enter the studio to go record music for them. So that was the first music I did. I recorded a song for my seniors then in the high school. So yeah, that was my first song, and the first people who listened to my music was my school audience because I performed for my school audience. Then I wasn't singing, nobody knew that I was singing at home. I had to hide it that I was singing.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But funny how things work out. God is
Yes.
good, you
All
know.
the
So
time.
you're 24, you got your music going on. So what kind of plans did you have for 2020 that COVID stopped?
Oh,
Like what are some projects that you're currently working on? Are you working on an album? Or are you just releasing singles right now? Like what's your plan?
Right now, I'm not planning on album. I'm planning on dropping singles
good.
because I
Okay.
actually want to check where the music is going to reach. I want to actually go far. And my producer told me that, look, TS, you don't need an album now. You don't need an EP.
Yeah, singles
All
are
you
Yeah.
better.
just need right now is a
Right.
singles so that you
He's
can
Singles
actually
smart.
are
go far.
singles.
So
Because
when you,
that's what I'm doing. The same thing.
Yeah.
Singles.
Yeah. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
so right now, I'm not working on an album. I'm just working my singles for now.
Okay. That makes sense. So are you like a lover boy type of singer? Do you sing for the ladies? Or you just kind of thrive off what's going on at that particular time in your life when you're making the music?
No,
I think he's a
Uh,
lover boy. I
actually,
think
all
I
my
think
he's
he's
a
a lover
lover
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the smile. See the
Right, he got that
smile.
beautiful
Bam.
Kodak smile.
That smile
That's
told
how he
everything.
getting them. That's how he
Ah,
get
that's
licking
it.
the lips and all of
That's
that.
it.
The
He
whole
got yeah.
show.
You don't even have to say anything. He smiled already. So bam. We caught you. You the lover boy.
We
That's
catching
it.
you in action.
yeah, the,
Okay. It's okay to
actually,
blush.
actually, the inspiration that actually comes to my head, I love singing for the ladies because I think love is life. And when most people feel love, I think you can actually go far.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
actually, my music's actually sing love music.
I love it. Like this one, Kiss and Tell. So was this about your boo who you with now? Because ladies, sorry, he's taken. He's
Off
in a
the
relationship.
market.
So did your girlfriend inspire this Kiss and Tell track?
His girlfriend inspired me on that.
Huh?
My ex-girlfriend inspired me on that because
Oh,
this
okay.
actually what she want to actually put on the music.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So you're in. Hold on. I want to get it right. You're in Kaduna. How you pronounce where you're at in Nigeria?
Kaduna, that's the northern part of
Kaduna.
the Nigerian.
So how is
Yeah.
it out like there? How I mean, is it like a fast city life or is it kind of like more country? I mean, do y'all have countries in Africa?
Yeah,
Yes.
different countries.
Okay.
Yeah, different countries, and then there's
But you
just
know, I mean, like you know how you say
you mean
country,
like you
like
mean like
country, like
yeah.
okay,
You got
okay.
Zimbabwe. You have Nigeria.
Also, Zimbabwe is
Yeah,
considered to be like
sure.
country. Okay, okay. So, do you have any Nigerian artists that you want to work with? Because what's her name? That's very famous.
Oh yeah, my favorite girl artist was Savage.
You know who that is?
All right, all right. Right now, I'm looking onto Kisdano. Kisdano is the inspiration, and I have a lot of people I actually want to work with. And if I should have the chances of working right now, the first person I will hit onto is Kisdano.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you do on a regular day? Like, how is life in Nigeria? I mean, do you club on the weekend? Do you just hang out with friends? Like, what's a day in your life outside of the music?
Life is very okay here, though I'm an artist, but I don't actually club that much. All I just do is studio, be in the studio every day. Just put a lot of effort in my musical career. Life over here is very okay. It's very glad. It's very cool.
So, what's like, what is your favorite food over in Nigeria?
Sir, what'd you say?
What's your favorite food?
All right. Though I don't actually have a favorite food because I love food, but each time moms prepare rice and beans, I love it. I love rice and beans that very well.
Have you tried curry chicken before?
Sorry, you know what?
Do y'all have curry chicken? Like curry chicken, jerk chicken?
Yeah,
Eh, Okay,
They have it over
sure.
there. They have it
okay.
over there
Yeah,
too.
sure.
I'm ready to come
Yeah,
eat me
sure.
some
We have it over.
Nigerian food. That's what's
They
up.
have it
Oh,
over there
wow.
too.
We can't wait.
Nice
We
too.
can't wait for you to come.
Yes, I have to come. I like. I really need to come to Nigeria. That's my. I'm a Nigerian. Like I'm so proud. You understand? Um. So, how did you and Bash Cartel meet? Like, how did you guys establish this group? Were you like grew up together? You met in high school? Like, how did that come about?
uh Bashkata was actually a boss, you understand, and
Okay.
it's also an inspiration to me. You understand, he has been this man that each time I'm together with him, I always feel relieved. I met Bashkata after we graduated from university, and I met him and he was like, "Tears, why not we should work together?
Yeah.
I love your voice." And I told him, the boss, I love your voice too. And he told me that, okay, good. He took me to a boss. He took me to my boss. Currently, my producer I'm actually working with, that is T2 Sound, and we get there and he's like, "Boss, here's TS. I would love us to work together," and that's how the whole journey started. And Bashkatel has been this positive person in my life because he actually
Oh,
creates every way for me to get there. He has been this very very positive energy in my life, and I'm
that
very
is
glad. I
amazing.
won't say I'm not regretting that I know him. I'm just feeling awesome that I know Bash because he has been a very positive energy in my life.
Oh, that is
That's
so
beautiful.
sweet.
Yeah.
I love my peoples. You guys are just so talented and focused in life, and you guys have a different perspective, and it's like authentic, and it's very refreshing because the shit we deal over here in the United States, baby.
Ugh,
I'm ready to pack my bags and live in Nigeria. I know that.
they like,
Uh,
come on, me want go. Yeah.
that part, that part. So, what are you working on for the remainder of the year? Do you have some songs in the bag? Are you still creating, or you have a list of songs
Sure.
and then you guys are just gonna be releasing them back to back?
All right. I told you I'm from the northern part of the Nigerian, isn't it? Yesterday I was in the studio and I'm actually creating a cultural music for the people over here in the Kaduna state. So and it's gonna be a very big project, and I'm working on a hit song very soon.
Nice. Love it. We love your music. We've been playing it. We're gonna add
Thank
it to
you,
our playlist.
Yes.
I'm so glad you hit me up because I definitely support what you guys have going on. So
Yeah.
do you always have a platform right here in Miami, Florida?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
y'all gotta come out here too one day because y'all ain't gonna want to leave.
You
And
know, your home is here. So you at least you guys know, and like I said, if you guys know any others that's from
yeah,
your area who's looking for an outlet, let them know that we support
yeah, we
y'all.
support Nigeria. We support the artists that are coming out, and we want you guys to know that you guys have a platform definitely here in the U.S. and we're
Hmm.
very connected. So it's a good look. So let the people
thank
know
you.
how they can get your music, where they can download it, how they can follow you, all that good stuff.
All right. My music on iTunes, on Spotify, on Audio Mac, and other Google platforms. My Instagram handle is at ts underscore Sholari. My Twitter handle is Ridwan Sholari, and my Facebook handle is Ridwan Top Ridwan. Sorry. So through all this, we can get to get in touch with me.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yay! Awesome. Well, we thank you so much for coming to us to Bless Divas
Yes. And we're so
Lounge.
thankful that you
Thank you
came.
so much. Keep doing what you do. We're proud of
Thank
you
you
for
so
what you're
Yes.
much.
doing so far. And yeah, keep going. You know, you got the Divas Lounge again behind all of you guys. So give
Yeah.
our love to Bash Cartel, the producer,
The fam,
everybody out
everybody.
there. And whenever you drop any like new projects or you have like that big
Or
project that
videos or
you're working
whatever's
on
going
and that
on.
hit,
Yeah.
just
Just
hit us up and we'll bring you back on to talk about it. All right.
All right, it's okay. My pleasure.
our
Yes.
pleasure too. Thank
Take
you so
care. You have a
much.
good night. Be safe, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
We love our
Oh,
Nigerian
we love
artists,
our
okay?
Nigerian people.
We really do. We really love the fact that we are hitting international
Yes, we
waters.
really are.
So that's
We
really
really, really
cool.
are. So that's a good thing. So we thank everybody for tuning in tonight to Divas Lounge. We got some more time.
I want to read the letter.
You want to read the letter? Okay, so we're gonna read Dear Diva.
Dear Diva.
Yes, we're gonna read Dear Diva.
For those that are tuning in new, Dear Diva is a segment where we give advice to our family who comes in and tunes into the Divas Lounge. It is anonymous. It could be male or female. And they just write your situation, what they're going through, and they ask for our, input.
Exactly.
Ooh,
So
here we go. Drum roll.
it says, well, you want to read it?
Oh, man. Dear Divas, I'm from Miami, Florida. I recently moved to South Carolina right after graduation from college. I'm a mother of 3, and I have been married for 10 years. Recently, in the bedroom, my husband has been distant, so he lead me to checking his recent search engine on his phone. And to my surprise, he has been watching threesome videos on Pornhub. Ooh.
Ooh, Lord. Ain't nothing wrong with Pornhub. Shout out to Pornhub.
Let me clear my throat real quick. Now, I'm not mad, and I'm willing to make all of his fantasies come true. So say what, lady?
Ooh.
But he's never had the conversation about opening up our bedroom to another woman, or for the past 10 years of our marriage, been uninterested in sex with me until now. Divas, do you think I should have the conversation with him about it, but also let him know that I know that he's been on Pornhub fantasizing about threesomes? Thanks. Hope to hear from you soon.
Child.
Well, I mean, okay. Tell him that you've been Sherlock Holmesing the phone. No, I don't think that.
You don't give away that secret, because we gonna still need to be able to tap in when we need to be able to tap in. Okay,
I wouldn't do that.
We ain't gonna do that.
Wouldn't do that because, unfortunately, in certain instances that I've seen, put it like that, where the woman admittedly says that she checked the phone or so happens to see a Facebook page or whatever, the conversation shifts, and all of a sudden it turns into she's doing something wrong, or she's being criticized or demeaned or something like that, and then something crazy comes out of that. So I wouldn't do that. I would keep that silent.
But I would definitely be like,
what's the problem with
what's
the
going
intimacy,
on? You gotta let him know that maybe when he had left his phone on the counter, when he was using the bathroom, when he was in the shower, and you was just going to, brush your teeth, and you just see Pornhub on the screen. I mean, because he gonna be like, well, how you know I was watching videos? So
Right.
You gotta come up with that story. So I saw just Pornhub on your phone, and I got concerned. We ain't gotta talk about threesomes, but we can throw that in when we're having the conversation. Now, ladies, you should always be honest and communicate with your man. That's the reason why he's watching Pornhub, bitch. You're not talking or doing whatever.
I would be more concerned about especially because you're married, about the intimacy, what's going on there. That I would
just like she probably want to have a fantasy of having sex with one of her TV
dream guys
or whatever. Yeah. Men have fantasies too, and every man's fantasy is to have a damn threesome. Every man want 2 women at one time at some point. It's okay, ladies. Once we stop fooling ourselves on what they want, then maybe we can be able to keep them at the storehouse. Now, sister girl ain't having no threesomes. I ain't doing that, because then the third person gonna have to be another pain. Ain't gonna be another pussy but me in that thing. And men, they don't like to do all that. So guess what? I guess it won't be no threesome.
Sorry.
But I would definitely be honest with him. First of all, y'all been married for 10 years, sister
Mhm.
girl. So you should have some type of level of comfortability to talk to your man about
some
your sex life. 'Cause
yeah.
she acting like you a whole deacon nest.
Well,
But I can't say that because the people in the church, they be having sex more than the
woo,
sinners. Okay?
yes, they be.
So we not gonna, we not gonna go there.
No.
But you've been married for 10 years. You see that your husband is watching threesomes on Pornhub. You need to talk to your man and you need to figure out what it is, because in a marriage, you're going to change. Just like you evolve on your own as a single individual, it's going to happen in a marriage. So it is about how can we transition together? How can we grow together in the midst of us growing
And
ourselves?
then sometimes it's not even, sometimes in some cases, it's not even about you, like you in particular did something wrong. Sometimes it could be like, let's say, your mate is unsatisfied on the way.
But that's what I'm saying.
Looks.
So it's not about that. It's about the wants that are changing is what I'm saying. So you didn't like peeing in your mouth 2 years ago, and now you want some peeing in your mouth. So you know things change.
Or your body. Like I said, a lot of people when they get older in relationships, their body is not the same. And even though the partner don't see the body, they just want them. That's
why, ladies, it's important that we keep it right and tight, because a man is always going to want a younger, plump breast, small waist woman. So you got to keep yourself up as a lady. See, ladies, we really can have it all just by looking good. Well, we don't even have to wash dishes per se. There are a caliber of men that they just want a trophy wife, and for you to act like you can cook, like the Stepford wives. You know, you got everything you need, but bitch, you don't even know how to empty out the mix from the box. Okay, but it's 10 years. Things are gonna change. Okay, so you definitely need to be honest with your husband and ask him what it is that has changed as far as his needs sexually.
Right.
And what is it that he needs for you to do to be able to satisfy that need? Okay. So, and it's just that simple. We make it difficult. I don't understand. You're spreading your legs, giving your God-given box to a man, but you're afraid to have a conversation. I'd be confused.
Yeah, if you're able to do all of that, that's a lot of hard work.
Hello.
It's a lot of hard work.
Y'all love to be giving away the whole milk, and you know what they say. How they say you be giving away the whole milk. The whole cow, except for the milk.
Oh, you give away the you give the damn it.
I know.
I'm like burnt out.
Oh my God.
You're a cow, but you give the milk away for free.
Right. You know, so before he start treading and separation come and all that, maybe y'all can watch it together. It may not be necessarily he wanted in the physical form. He just enjoys watching it. It gets him off. It gets him to another level of enhancement, baby, what you want. Because a lot of women have not yet had a true orgasm because they never had a man to hit that G-spot.
And
that's a shame.
They do not openly admit either that, you know what I'm saying? They're, you know, a lot of, like, especially some women when they're intimate, they have issues down there where they're in pain or something like that, but they know that he does it a certain way and she doesn't want to anger him. But if you're
it's two different type of pains. I feel like it's the pain of pleasure of sex.
No, I'm not talking about
and
that.
Then it's the pain of I don't feel like having sex, so I'm not wet. And if you don't have any lubrication, it's going to hurt because you're not aroused.
They're
and a lot of women,
relaxed. They're not relaxed.
They're not relaxed and they're not aroused. I mean, you're not attracted at that time to
but
the
you're
peak.
doing it just to.
I'm not doing all that. First of all, I'm not
doing that.
It got to be enjoyable.
Yeah, that's just like a waste of time.
Yeah, but I mean, you're married, so like they say, you know, you're married, so when your husband want that you got to give it up. You know,
right? But that's what I'm saying. This is not a boyfriend. girlfriend or a fling, you can communicate if this man loves you enough.
He's your damn husband.
You
You've been
can
married
communicate
to him
with
for 10
him
years.
and tell him that you're having some issues in certain things and how you guys can get past it.
But that's
So-
not, well, we want to stick like, hey, to people that are like tuning in, we had someone that wrote us a letter, and basically it is a married woman. She's been married for 10 years,
Right.
and she caught her husband watching Pornhub, but watching threesomes on Pornhub.
Yes.
She doesn't know how to ask him this because she doesn't want to let her husband know that she's been in his phone, right? So
Super spy.
she want us to, give her advice to see what she should do in this situation. I'm a married woman, so I can talk on it. You know what I'm saying? She's been married for 10 years. I've been married for 15 years. And like I say, shit change, people. Wants change, needs change. Hell, you start looking different. All that shit. So you got to know how to come together and to make sure that as we're changing together. No one is
Right.
being left out.
Nobody's being erased.
I just don't understand how you're afraid to talk to your husband. And see, that's the problem with most women. Most women don't want to know about the man, his past, what he have going on.
Right.
You're a damn fool.
You
Okay?
need to know,
if you're
girl.
not in the loop with that pink.
You need to know, girl, like, because that to me is like you did a whole stride.
You're
for nothing.
doing yourself a disservice as a woman. That's in the woman one-on-one code book.
Right.
Now,
You did the whole stride for nothing.
like we say now, ain't a lie.
Right.
We just trying to stretch some things here. So
Yeah.
he was in the shower. You saw the phone. He, because men be real dumb when it comes
So,
to their phone.
right,
They
so
keep
happened
all the
to-
evidence in the phone.
Right. So happened a notification popped up, bloom, whatever.
So, and you just, hey, I saw a little porn hubbish. What's going on?
What's
what
popping?
is it that I can do? What has changed? Let's talk about it. It should be that simple.
It's
And
that
then
simple, yeah.
that's how you'll be able to see that your man needs some more
Servicing.
loving, some more servicing in the bedroom. Grandma and them should have, told you that now. Going on 10 years of marriage, hello.
Woo!
It doesn't get easier, okay? But when you communicate, it gets easier.
Definitely.
Okay? When you fight against each other and you stuck in your way, that partner stuck in your way, that's why marriage is hard to just say, okay, I'm done. It just doesn't work out like that. So hope we help you, sister girl. Talk to your husband, boo, and then get your knees and your Vaseline ready. Head over to the nearest sex store, get you some outfits, some lubrication. Because how old she said she was?
She didn't say her age.
Oh, she didn't say her age? Okay. She just
She
said
didn't
she's
say
a
her
mother of
age.
3. So we know you got the kids at home. So you got to also try to maybe start creating some date nights. It's just saying, obviously you have some time
Right.
in between for that jack off. So you need to figure out that and please your husband before he'll be in the video with the other 2 girls. Okay. All right. So if you have a situation that you want advice on, make sure that you email me at DIVAs Lounge at flygirldiva.com. We would love to help you out, sister girl, and give you some advice because we direct
or brother or
y'all
the brother
in the right direction.
or the brother
All you
too.
men,
Yeah.
that's right. We here to help all. Okay. So big shout out to Coach Lana for coming through.
Yes.
You guys can check her out right here on Divas Lounge every Thursday at 8:30, where she's dropping jewels and helping us maintain our insanity in life. All right. And if you're looking for a coach, some therapy, shoot over to her website, sharpenminds.com, and go from there. Big ups to our special guest all the way from Nigeria, TS, that stopped by the Blessed Divas Lounge. We appreciate it. And we will be back here in your ear on Tuesday at 7:30 right here on WMIR. You have any last words to say, girl?
Well, since we're heading out, we just want to tell you that we love you for
the free.